welcome back. This is just a catch up. Let's just catch up on things that are going on in my area. I had to go out today and run a couple errands, not really prepping related, just living related. I had to go to a couple stores, and I just, none of it is really a surprise. We knew these things were coming and going on, some of them for a while, but I just want to let you know what I saw in my area today, and just some other things going on. So when I went to local Walmart, and I went over by the meat department and everything, and as far as like the chicken, the only chicken they had left was dark meat, and then there was two of like the whole birds. That was it. But then when I went over, I had to get a corned beef because sometimes that's a demand in this house to have, and I had to get one. Corned beef are better of $30 for like a 4-pound corned beef. It's ridiculous. The hamburger meat was stocked. That was stock that was in there. The canned goods and the soup, they were a bit bare. You know how they'll take it and they front all of it to make it stretch out, and when you just kind of look, it's like, oh, everything's on the shelves, but when there's nothing behind it. That's how the canned good and soups look. The soups were the worst. Produce was okay. Potatoes and onions, those were very, very, very low. Again, not a surprise, but I'm letting you know we knew food, we knew how this was going to go when I was seeing. But what was a red flag to me and to another prepper I spoke to about what I saw was ramen noodles were gone. The big, you can buy them, they're the cheapest thing, survival food you can get. The only ones they had was the little individual styrofoam cup ones. I don't buy those, I don't want to, but as soon as I saw, there was like none left. I mean, it was just completely, there was nothing. They were scrapped out. I thought, well, that's not a great sign compared to other ones, because usually you still always see those, or at least I do in my area. Again, we knew these things, we've been seeing these things on and off, but this is what I saw just happened today. I didn't go through the whole store. I am not a browsing shopper. I am a beeline shopper. I know what I'm going in for. I go, I get what I have to get, and I get out. But that is what I saw in certain areas, aisles. I went down or past. Of course, the pet food was gone. It was scrapped out. That's just how it was. But then I had to go into Target for something. And when I had to go in there to see if they had two different things. And when I walked by the health and beauty pharmacy area, over to where the pharmacy is, I saw a big cardboard box. And handwritten in a black marker was free N95 mask. And I think I heard about this about a week ago somewhere else. And it said to come take one. It was come grab a bag, I believe is what it said. So, because I'm a prepper, I'm taking whatever's free, right? I did not. I chose. This was my choice. You do what you're comfortable. I always say do what you're comfortable with. It needs to be free choices. I did not wear a mask unless I was had to go into a particular place, and the only way I had to put on a mask. I did not. That's just not what I did. So I went over there, and there was these bags, CVS Pharmacy from Target, and it was just stapled shut. So I thought, well, I'm going to see what this little free goodie is. They had a bunch of them. There was four of these N95 mask. And this is, I just find this odd. I find this odd that they're giving these away for free, 4 per bag. But in the height of this planned illness, you could not find these. You could not find them. It was back and forth. It was they didn't need them. Oh, only health workers need to have these. Where the cloth ones, where the surgical ones, you couldn't find them. They were out online. You could not find them. And now they're just giving them away. So, something's behind this. They wouldn't just do that, especially now when it's going down. It's gone away. We're all fine. We're lifting all these mandates. Here they are for free. Come grab them at all the pharmacies. And apparently, when I started doing some searching, all the pharmacies, even if you go to like a Walmart pharmacy, go into CVS, Walgreens, they're giving these grab bags of free N95 mask. And they are N95 mask, Honeywell mask. I grabbed them. It's free because not this one that just went through was this a concern for me. But there may be ones that come along that are a concern to me. And I grab them for that reason. I say, as a prepper, if they're free, go grab them, put them in your stock, because there are certain things that I would be a bit more concerned about if it came out. I would want those on hand. So I found that interesting and very odd that they're just giving them away. To just have so many and so much money that we're just giving these 4 per bag away to whoever wants them at all pharmacies and whatnot. So let me know what you're seeing in your area with that, or your thoughts on that situation as well. Also, today in our local news, an article came out. I got it, and it was and who knows if I can say this they don't tell us what we can and can't say on here. So it's in the news. But it's the avian flu alert in poultry. And it says that it's been found. I'll attach the article. It was found in wild waterfowl in North Carolina and like several other states. I think 7 other states total. The Department of Agriculture is doing warnings about if you have any kind of poultry or anything, if you, out, and they still do the things. I think they did it with deer, people hunting not too long ago, that they were finding the sea illness in deer, and they were warning hunters about that. So they're saying that they found it in, the waterfowl in North Carolina, 17 commercial, I guess, farms like poultry and stuff like that in 7 states, 10 backyard independent flocks in 7 states also. We've talked about this. We've talked about that, bird flu coming through, going around. What, is this a convenient thing? Is this attack on food? All the above? Is this, I don't know. But these are things that are just going on today. Our gas is still holding about a week now. Knock on wood, right? It hasn't gone up anymore. We're holding about $4.19 for regular in my area. Ridiculous. But it isn't as high as a lot of the other ones I see. I don't know how those poor people in California can hardly stand it. I mean, I'd have to walk everywhere. But let me know what's going on, what you see, what you think about these mass situations, how the, stock in different areas of your stores are looking, and your thoughts on this, because they're watching it closely, and they're putting out warnings to people who have, chickens, poultry, turkeys, ducks, whatever, and the backyard ones is what they call. There was a snippet in there that said to keep them indoors if possible. So, I don't know where they're going to go with that. You hear in other countries and different, even in the United States, some places they were culling tons and tons and tons of birds. So I don't know that wouldn't go somewhere, or something always seems to be a setup to something that's coming, and they drop these little seeds. So then when it comes to pass, people are like, oh yeah, well, I heard that was going on. So I just wanted to catch up with you guys on some of these type of things I ran into just today. And I hope everyone is doing great, despite what's going on in this world. We still have to live and find positive in every day, I say. And don't let it get to you. If it starts getting to you, I say take your brakes back off and just unplug from everything. Otherwise, you guys stay well, God bless, and I will see you next time.